Wonder how many times I'm going to be saying that today. Dang. Beautiful. Look at that. Wall's broken on the left side. Can't really take it. Well, it's part of somebody's backyard burning bonfire. I can see the burn on the side of it. A little bit tired today, a little bit burned out. Did a lot through heaven yesterday. Found some great things. I'm going to be out here looking around. It's cold today, really. It's about 25 degrees colder than it was yesterday. And I had the ice waders on. The ice waders that go up to the thighs. So I can get a little bit wet out here. Dang, look at the deer tracks and stuff. They've been busy out here. I've already walked around trying to warm up. It's about 41 degrees. Had to try to guzzle myself, half of a Monster Energy drink. Yeah, let's go ahead and pile the pockets full of some things today. I'm not really sure if I'm going to find some major history out here today. I'm just out here looking around. It's already about 12:30. Yeah, already about 12:30. Time's ticking away. It's going to be dark in about 5.5 hours. But we already got one thing right there in the ice cold water. Looks like we got a toy gun. We're about to just leave on out. Yeah, leave it here to stay. I'd prefer to add, other things to the pockets. Hey, there's some gold and silver right there. Hey, there's a piece of metal here that might be salvageable for the art piece. Hey, yeah, okay. All right, look at that. Dang. Add it to the pocket. That's a nice one. Good start to the day. I kind of already expected this. I did. Kind of already expected to, I'm in Urban Creek right now at the moment. Trying to find the jewels of the day on this perfect Sunday. This is my Super Bowl, by the way. I don't know, should I keep that can? It's artistically smashed and manipulated by the hands out here. It's not a true aluminum can. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. It is. That's too large objects to fill the pocket with, though. At least they're flat. Let me go ahead and think about it, carry it in the hands for a while. But I know at least I'll be adding one to the pocket. Let me go ahead and keep on going as I try to wake up. Beautiful. We're going to have a time with it today. We might find some great things. I'm not sure, though. I just keep on going. Everything is caked in this muddy stuff. We have to really use our eyes today to see something, I guess. But I just kicked this up right here. I don't know what it is, but I also moved something around. That was part of the pile, too. Yeah, look at that thing. Normally don't find points in here at all. I only found about 3 and 6 times coming out here. Found other things, though. It's mostly pottery friendly, that is what I'm trying to say. Well, let me keep it just in case. Usually it might be the only one that I recover today. Surprising that I find one so early, though, in the adventure of searching for truth. Looking for the good stuff, that is, not really focused on looking for the good stuff. I didn't even bring the backup battery pack because I'm just going to shoot a little bitty video today, that's all. But look at this thing right here. Probably part of telecom, that's it. You know what that looks like, though? I'm not going to keep it. That's part of what it is, telecom. But that looks like some teeth right there. Look at that. That looks like a jawbone. Futuristic looking jawbone right here. Should I keep it for that? But it's taking up a lot of space in the pocket. Look how long it is. It's going to be sticking up, sticking out. That's a cool looking item. Different kind of teeth right there. Let me go ahead and add it to the pocket just in case. I'm already adding a few things to the pocket within the last, the first 4.5 minutes of being here. So glad I don't have to, feel the cold waters today. I know they're cold because the hands are turning icy. keep on going. Who knows what else is going to be out here. Going to be out here until it gets dark at 6 o'clock. We're in a little bit of a battered zone through here, but let's go ahead and take a look at something that you cannot miss. I guess that's a bead. If that's a marble, that's cool. Definitely here for the marbles too, but I think that might be just some kind of plastic bead that's just floating at the bottom. Yeah, it's plastic. It's not. Well, if it was yeah, it's a bead. If it was plastic, it'd be floating though. Yeah. It's plastic, but because of the hole in the middle, it's solid though. Okay, cool. Add it to the jewelry pile. No, I'm not disappointed. I'm just... Sinuses are running. It's cold. I took a shot in the dark to come out today to enjoy the Super Bowl weather, that is. You're probably going to ask yourself, but Da Vinci, are you going to watch the Super Bowl? Well, I don't know. I got to think about that. I'm a huge sports fan, though. I am. I love the Super Bowl. Especially if the Falcons are going to be in it, you know. They got to win that first one before I leave this zone again in heaven. It's amazing that they haven't won one yet, though. You're going to say, especially you guys out there in New Orleans, you're going to say, but Da Vinci, yeah, because they suck. You know, they don't. It's just chemistry of the team. That's it. I mean, look at what the Braves did this past year. Look at what they did. They barely won 80-something games and still pulled out on top, above everybody. So you put that into a different kind of perspective of chemistry. Yeah, you're going to say, oh no, here he goes. He's on his little kick about some kind of scientific thing again, like chemistry or something like that. But no, I'm not going to talk about that today. I want to talk about some other things. You notice how my... let me look. There could be a soapstone bowl. I see something, though. It's got some weight to it. Ugh, plunger. Dang, look at that. No, I'm not going to recover that thing. That's weird, though. Someone overused that one. Yeah, but you notice how my little low life in the tire was on. The light was on. Low pressure light was on when it comes to the tires and all. But I think that's partly my fault. I think it is my fault. Lately, for the past, what am I trying to say here? Lately, for the past 6 or 8 months, I've been trying to, figure out different details of life when it comes to the things that you do or the things that are right in front of your face that you have to pay attention to that you probably don't even notice. Like I told you before, you are where you are. Is that a piece of treasure just dropped out of the sand? I saw it drop out of the sand. It's a piece of plastic. Thought it was a piece of the treasure. Yeah, but the things that you do in life, the things that are, even things that you don't do that are just around you, that you have to take a look at, take a note of, like I always do my notes. How I take notes of everything. And that's why I'm so far behind in my videos, is because I'm constantly taking notes. I'm back up to like 60 different notes in my iPhone notepad that I have to make movies about. And it keeps putting me further behind. And I'm about to throw one in there today that I just started taking notes about in the past week or two, just because it's on my mind. It's on my mind at the moment, trying to figure out the code of life. Is there a soapstone bowl over there? Please tell me there is later. Soapstone life. Yeah, but let me tell you about that light, though. I mean, I think it was partly my fault that the tires keep going low and stuff like that. Let me duck under that tree. So, when I started trying to figure out how to decode life and stuff like that, I started trying to pick up on the codes of other people's life too. By studying pictures, studying life itself. In many respects, to try to help me understand my own life. on how things happen. And that involves like the light being on. You're going to say, but Vinci, that doesn't mean crap. You're more rational minded than anybody else in the human race. But I have to try to figure things out. I do. I can't be happy until I figure everything out that I can. That has to do with life. And many aspects and details of life, that is. Also, everlasting life. And then the ones who have gone before. One of the main reasons what my hobbies revolve around is that itself. Trying to prove that. And I'm not going to stop until the proof is captured. Is that a license plate that's destroyed underneath a GMC logo? It is. Is this one of those newbies that is made of something that's real cheap? Dang, that's artistic. Too big for the pocket. You're going to say, but Vinci, you need to get on that, those license plates for the year. To add to the collection. Yeah, but those details of life that you're failing to see, I'm trying to capture. I'm trying to do what I can. But I'm the guinea pig of it. I am. When it comes to that, I'm trying to use myself as a guinea pig, but I'm going out here asking questions and doing things. And talk about doing in a different way. Try to notice the things around me. So basically, the tire itself, when the light came on, I think it's part of my own wrongdoing. And it has to do with something that I've loved before in the past. I stopped drinking alcohol back at the first of the year. The very first of the year. First day, I quit drinking the alcohol. And it's been a month and 2 weeks since I stopped it. And you're going to get a little bit worried about this, but it's part of the code of life. It is. Part of the balance of life, that is what I'm trying to say. And I was doing like a financial check. That was it. Cool. Keep it. I was doing like a financial check to see how much I would save if I quit the alcohol. Whatever. So basically, when I was doing the calculation of how much I would save a month, guess what? It came out to the exact same cost of a tire. Yeah, it came out to the exact same cost of one single tire. And after one single month of stopping the alcohol, cool. One single month of quitting the alcohol, guess what happened? I got a big screw on my back left-hand tire. And I had to go get it replaced. Cost me the exact same amount that it cost to, drink alcohol for one single month. The stuff that I drink, that is. Budweiser. $4.92 a day. Basically. 2 tall boys. Same cost as a tire. And it made me start wondering. That light's on again. And I left the gas station after getting the Monster Energy drink, and bam, there's a nail in the front right tire. Old school right here. Add it to the pocket. Another toy. Yeah, but I started thinking about that though. Would I have had to get the tires? Would that have happened to the tires if I didn't stop drinking alcohol? You see what I'm saying? The code of your own life. The code deep inside of it. There's got to be a cause due to a reaction. There's got to be a reaction due to a cause. There's got to be a reaction. What am I trying to say here? You know what I'm trying to say. There's got to be something that happens because of what you did. Cause and effect is what I'm trying to get down to. But I don't know. That's got to be part of it, though. But I'm not about to start drinking alcohol to alleviate the different kind of pressures of life. To take that away, to take that back. Why would I? I don't want to ruin the body with alcohol. I guess I'll ruin tires instead. I guess I'll end up ruining tires instead. Yeah. And not even knowing it. But knowing it, if I can keep an eye out for it and understand it. Weird though. We'll talk more about that later. Let me go ahead and try to get this. Oh crap. It's doing it again. Dang it. The quicksand zone, almost up to the knees up in here. I gotta be careful. For real though. Let me go ahead and concentrate on this. We'll talk more about that later. Dang. Something's waiting. Dang, they got high out here. Look at that. When you see leaves cleaned off at the top like that, 9.5 feet higher, off the tops of the sands, they definitely cleaned it out. They had a little eddy up in here. Let's see if they put some Native American pots up here. Yeah, probably not. Oh, look, Art. It's amazing that the waters are so crazy out here, but they can't seem to move certain things around like these log jams that have been here for so long. Oh, look at that. Oh, dang. Whoa. All right. Let's leave that out here. That's cool, though. Man. I got too much wood at the house, at the place. I do. Thought that was a laptop battery. Typical February wind right here. Spring's around the corner. Sorry about that. Look around. Yeah, but getting back to what I was talking about. The reason I think that what happened with the tires and all, and I know I have a nail in the front right tire I just figured out today when I was leaving the gas station. I was thinking about the signs of life, and I was like, maybe I should check all the tires, and saw the nail in the front right, which stemmed me to make the video. And I was thinking about that even further. When it came to that, it's got to be true, got to be part of it. Definitely. Because think about this detail of it. I quit drinking back in January. I already know what that is. Bam. Yeah, so I quit drinking back in the 1st of January. Now think about this. This is what you really have to think about. This is what had me think about it and know that it's part of the code of life. How things happen. Even when you don't even know what you're doing something. At least you're doing. So I stopped drinking alcohol, right? Think about the details of time itself on how things keep going forward. And they're not going to wait on you. They're not going to wait on you. They're just going to keep on going forward. Time itself, the takers of everything. So think about this. I quit drinking alcohol back in January, right? All this stuff happened because of me doing something else. Now think about this. Makes perfect sense. And it goes with everything. I mean, imagine if you take a bowel movement in the morning, but you don't take a leak. The bowel movement takes longer. You're set off behind, right? You're set behind, trying to get to work, whatever, go to church. It sets you back a few minutes, but at least you're still on time, right? But that little moment in time, those little time differences speak volumes, either for good or bad. You just find out later when it happens. And there's one of my most favorite phrases that I came up with many years ago, if you know what I mean, that I never told anybody about. And it has to do with life itself. Life happens. Things in life happen. Now hear what I'm talking about now. Life happens. Things happen in life. And if things didn't happen, there would be no life. Right? There would be no life if things didn't happen. And that goes for everything. Every motion you make, every turn you make, every time you manipulate something with your hands, your mind, whatever it is, your body, your soul, you make something happen. You kick something over, whatever. You pet the dog. You feed the kitten. You go to work and you write down things. You type, whatever. But getting back to the story about the tires and all. And I see another piece of the pot glowing in the sunlight right there. Still kind of wet. But get this though. When I quit the alcohol, it caused me to do something else in my own routine. I didn't go to the gas station to do what? I didn't go by the convenience stores to buy beer. It manipulated my own time in the future. Like today, I didn't try to go to the gas station and get beer before I came here so I can get a buzz and have a much better time. So therefore what? I did get the energy drink though. Helped me see the tire. Helped me understand and look at the tire. And I know you're going to think about something later on. You have to think about this when it comes to your own life, not just mine. But the things that I did around it, because I wasn't going out after work and buying the alcohol, blah, 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 I ended up going out and do other things instead, which put me into a different location. It changed time itself. It changed the time in which I was living and doing. Even down to the second on the freeway, wherever I ended up, the parking spaces that I chose to park in, to do anything. Maybe I drove in a different lane as I would have driven in on the freeway in a construction zone due to my own decisions of not drinking alcohol. So I didn't get the alcohol. In that moment in time, a car was in that perfect place in a different lane, which caused me to switch lanes into the lane I ended up in where there might have been a screw. So just think about that detail of it. Everything goes together. Wish I can find it though. All the other pieces that go together. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to be out here a little bit longer than I expected. I mean, there's treasure all over the place out here, really. Hey, there's an old milk bottle right there, probably 1951. Yeah, but there's so much stuff out here I'm looking at. I mean, treasure everywhere. Got the old, the key rings, all that kind of stuff. Looks like they have created gravel bars out of places that didn't have gravel bars before. Look at all the small stuff in here. It can hold on to big and small. There could be a half intact pot just like sitting up anywhere out here. It's got a curve on it. No, it's a piece of soil. Yeah, you're saying, but Vinci, what's that in your hand though? Yeah, it's just something to add to the art pieces later. The flat artwork. The images created from things like this that are already an image. Yeah, but dang. Found this. Oh, what's that? Is that a clay marble? No, it's a rubber ball. I can tell you that much right now. I see the seam on the side. Yeah. Add it to the stash. Yeah, but I just found this thing right here. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Huh. Cool. No biggie. But I was sitting there thinking about something though when it came to that little stick, that fishing rod. Made me wonder about something though. I wonder who that is in the videos. Oh, dang. It's almost like it's better than finding a half intact pot. Check out the design on this thing, this art piece right here. Look at that. Definitely recover that thing right there. Talk about art piece. That goes in the back left-hand pocket where there's nothing in there. Oh, dang. Yeah, but just think about this, though. When I was talking about the rod. I'm about to talk about now, excuse me. I thought I just got finished talking about it. But the rod. I want to know who that is in the video who keeps talking about fishing. I don't know if that's me or not, but I'm not going to say I don't agree with fishing. I just don't agree with sticking a hook in a fish's mouth. I don't. You know, I can fish with a net, that kind of thing, but don't chop their heads off, nothing like that. Set them free. Just see if you can catch the treasure for the day. And that's all. But I was sitting there thinking about that. Who's the one who keeps chiming in on the videos? And I got one when I was at Panola Mountain this past October talking about the Braves. When I was praying for the Braves to pull it out, win the World Series. Or at least get to the World Series at that point in time. And so, someone chimed in when I was sitting next to the Tree of Life, and someone said, "Let me go fishing." Who was the one who asked for permission to let them go fishing? It couldn't have been me, though. I have an idea it could have been Yeshua. Because, you know, we saw his reflection in his shadow within the tree. The ancient Tree of Life, the oldest one out there, I think. But that's weird, though. It's got to be Yeshua. Because he's the one who goes fishing all the time. Or used to in the past. But I caught the same kind of deal when I was at Jones Bridge Park one day, exploring, out by that giant Tree of Life, when I saw his face in the bottom of the tree, at the base of the tree. And someone said, "Nobody fishes with me. No one fishes with me." I felt bad when I heard that one, and I thought about taking up the hobby of fishing. Nothing. I thought about taking up the hobby of fishing. Go out and making some rod or something like that, not really intending to go stick a hook in a fish's mouth. But I thought about just going out on my kayak one time, a few times, and just taking whoever it is out there that wants to go fishing. Take them fishing. I'm still trying to figure it out, though. I got to go out a lot more, but I got to listen to the videos first in order to hear them. You talk about some monumental but yet strange EVPs out there. Whoever loves fishing and wants to go fishing is hanging around me. But when I heard the one at Panola Mountain next to that giant oak Tree of Life, I was stunned. I was like, there it is again. Whoever it is, there they are again. Talking about fishing. What the heck is going on? I'm back about 23 seconds later. I know you saw that thing sitting over here. It looked like the bottom of a crock. I was just going to leave it until I decided to pick it up and noticed. I was like, wow, that's like a crock from like 1894. It is, but it's not. You know how? You know how I know this? Because I see this one mark on every single piece of Native American pottery I always find. That mark right there. That line with the black around it, with the shadowing. I find that mark on every piece of Native American pottery just about. Which solidifies this, the truth that this is part of a bottom of a bowl or a plate or dish or something like that. Definitely add it to the pocket. We're having a good day so far. It's only about 1 o'clock. But let me go ahead and add yet another piece to the pocket. Artistic. Cool. Well, it's even better. It's blue. I've never found a blue one before. Cool. Alright, keep on going. Might find something else in the same gravel bar. Let's hope it's 12,000 years old. Dang, I've only moved about maybe 310 feet. I just lost it. Oh, I thought that was a point right there, but there's something behind me also. And in front of me. Too big to add to the pocket, though. Yeah, definitely. They arterized that thing up, though. That maybe I'll hold on to that and make it into something else. Arterized. Yeah, where's that thing at? It's nothing big. It's just like another piece of the pot. And it is, I can tell you that much right now. Bam. Cool. I'm about to take a look at that thing right there. It looks like an Art Deco vase from like 1944, but I'm not taking it, it's broken. I just came over here to look at that thing right here. Old school rollerblades, probably from 1971. It's beautiful out here though. I mean, I'm minus the garbage, minus the garbage. Where's that thing? If that thing's intact, we got something that's worth $23 at the nearest junk store. No, that's broken. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that would have been a nice little, semi-modern piece. Dang. Well, why do you think it's out here? Because it's busted. A lot of busted pieces out here. Is that the inside or outside? Outside or inside? Grab it and go. Beautiful. Got an old brass doorknob from like 1941, 1926. Should I take it? Should I? Uh-oh. Maybe that's a sign they want it back. Gravity's pulling it back. That's a cool looking one though. Brass. Let me go ahead and add it to the pocket. It's going to fatten it up. It's that Electrolux from 1961. Don't put holes in your waiters. Hey, there's stuff on the bottom of it. Yeah, it's probably from like 1983, 84. What a sad sight. I know when it happened though. I know exactly when it happened. Last Thursday, Friday. Never seen one that big before. No, they're not sleeping. Probably had some home out here or something like that. But now their home is someplace else. We're at that famous spot where I found probably, I'd say, the third or fourth most perfect airhead I've ever collected out here. When the waters were kind of flowing right here though, they're not flowing anymore right here, they're on the other side. In the video just beyond that, before that, the video I made, someone said, I made this for you, but I never saw it then. It took me 3 weeks to find it. And it was hanging right on the edge of time itself. And we were able to recover it and find it. And you've heard me in one of my videos before, the ones after that. I asked them, cutting up, I said, can you make me 30 of them? I wonder how long it would take them to make 30 of them out here. Well, you know what? I was thinking maybe they're already made. Just have to find them. Yeah, I'm about to turn back and get on out of here. Why so early? Well, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. You're looking at it. They were not out here walking their dogs. They were not. They were out here doing something else. We're going to see it over here too. I guarantee you that. We're going to see them. And I was right. Well, I gotta figure out something else for the day, that is. You know, we do have a brilliant mind on our shoulders. In our head, we do. Someone beat me to the punch. Almost as if that's the reason why I can never find points out here. You're going to find them over there too. The footsteps. I guess I'm a week too late. You're going to say, but Vinci, what about the pottery? Well, they're probably not even looking for the pottery. They're probably professional looking for the ancient pieces, and they probably collected them all. Same things we were looking for. And I have been tracking them all day. Thinking the worst. What a bummer on this. Talk about going above and beyond to try to find it. They're doing the same thing. They look about a day old though. They probably hit this spot yesterday. They don't care about the art and all the other stuff that we like. They just want the history. I could tell you that much right now. I started seeing like things turned over. I started noticing that. And the only reason I'm still going is because I'm hoping that there was something that they didn't see. I was hoping that there was something that they didn't see at all. That is right in plain sight. Something ancient. But it's almost as if you can't put it past them. No, I don't know them. There they go, right there. Yeah, they beat me. They were looking. I could tell they were looking. If they were out here just chilling, you would see one set of footsteps going in one direction. But they were doing more than that. They're going in all directions. They hit this place hard. They did. And they're walking in the waters. Yeah, I'm just looking for that one shed of proof that they missed something major, which will tell me that they were not looking for the good stuff. Dang it. Should I even bother going? Should I even bother with it? I mean, look at that. It's a masterpiece. It's large. There's going to be some major things over here, possibly. But there's also a possibility that it's all gone. I know exactly who it was. They're not here now. I know who it was. I kind of thought about this when I came out here. Looks like a size 6 women's. Wonder if they missed the treasure though. You're gonna say, but Da Vinci, a girl is beating you. Yeah, I know. I have competition out here. I met her out here probably about, I'd say, 3 weeks ago. And she just moved here. You're gonna say, but Da Vinci, she's single? You share the same interest. You guys go above and beyond to try to recover some major things out there in heaven. Footsteps everywhere. Dang it. You know, I'll tell you something that's a little bit sad though. I am sad in a different kind of way, because I have deep feelings about the human race. I do. I'm looking. I guess I'm the one who gets the scraps. And that human being out here, the other one that keeps beating me out here, they live close by, so they have it right. They do. It's almost like I should just give up on this location though. But I want to tell you something. I want to tell you a little sad story that involves my feelings for the human race in a different way. Well, I was out here not too long ago, and I had a pocket full of stuff, some cool stuff that she likes to collect too. And I was passing by in the woods, trying to be as quiet as possible. Yeah, look at me picking up the scraps and she gets the good stuff. Yeah, but I was passing by and I looked down and I saw what I thought was a bun, like a ponytail. And I looked closer and I saw that it was her. And I kind of ducked down and tried to be careful not to make too much noise in the woods, because it is kind of rough up there. It is. And so I was passing by, looking at her look down in a place that I already covered hours before that. In a place that I found some great things. Not really major history, nothing like that. It was just cool stuff. But I picked up a few scraps of things that she likes to collect. And I was going by and I was passing through and I was like, after about 5 minutes, I felt really bad for her. I did. I felt really bad. I felt sad. Yeah, she's missing the treasure for real though. Right on top. Maybe she left that on top for me. Dang, how could you miss that? Yeah, but dang. I felt bad for her though, I did. I thought about just giving up on a place for a while and let her find some major history after a while. See, I'm not greedy. I never have been. I'm not a greedy human being. Yes, I love finding many things of significance when it comes to every single thing that I even look at. Because everything is significant in its own right. You can make it so significant it's not even funny. The things that I can take and make into something more special. That is what I'm trying to say. And I just wanted to go down to her and just hand her half the stuff that I found. And be like, I'll see you later. Yeah, boy, that thing was sitting right on top. Yeah. Let me go ahead and keep on looking. There's bound to be something she missed. Of course. Look, it's like looking down at a city. The tops of buildings. You're gonna say, but Vinci, collect that. Well, that's a different kind of treasure indeed. I'm trying to get another treasure chest together so I can sell on eBay for a few $100,000 as a joke. Yeah, where's that thing? I just saw something sticking out of the ground. I know it's a floor tile, but I'm trying to make Christmas decorations out of them. Well, it's not. Dried paint from the bottom of a small can. Watch me shut the camera off and I'll find something else. There's no footsteps here except mine. But I guarantee you, those footsteps are going to be right around the bend over here. Right around the bend to the left. I guarantee you that for a fact. Whoa, it's still soft out here. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, dang. Huh. Sorry you had to see the beaver though. That made me sad right there. I know I have feelings. I do. Just like everybody else has got feelings. I'm sensitive. I'm a very sensitive human being. You're going to say, but Vinci, you're just a sissy. I'm waiting for that to clear up so I can see if I can recover that thing for the art pieces. Well, it's not as architectural as I like. as I would like. Excuse my sinuses. I'm trying to be quiet now just in case she's out here, but I think those footsteps might be from yesterday. She probably hit it right on a Saturday. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and take a look to see if the footsteps are out here. Dang, beautiful. Got another one to add to the collection. No, not that. I think I'll just leave that. Keep hanging on to it though. Beautiful. Another one to add to the collection. I don't find these often. All it is just a time counter for some kind of piece of equipment. That's all. But I think they're cool to find as them. They're just sitting around though. Oh, this is modern. 1080p? Yeah, this is probably post 2000. Yeah, add it to the pocket. 31 seconds later, add something else to the pocket. Yes, sir. Don't we know our stuff? Add that to the pocket too. Definitely got to keep an eye out for this stuff. Whoa. Sweet. Better on this side though. Man. Gotta get those art pieces going though. Gotta wait till next year. I'm automatically in the mood so far to do this hobby again. Looking. Well, I just lied. No footsteps over here. On this side of the turn. Is it? No. Thought that was a giant, like, axe head or something. What the heck is that thing right here? I bet it's just a piece of freaking metal. Yeah, but look what I found in the water. I don't see quartz like this out here that often. It's probably underground in the fields and all, but it has that edge on it though. I'm not going to keep it. It's probably some busted axe or it's just a broken rock. Let me go ahead and look at this piece of iron. Yeah, that's what it is. It's part of an engine or some crap like that. No, it's not. Something else. Look at that edge though. I thought that was part of a some kind of thing. Some kind of thing. Way to go. I wonder what kind of stuff can get caught up in here. Besides large modern things. Huh. Yeah, no footsteps over here. I guess she didn't make it. It's over here. It looks like it's going to be abundant with the pottery again out here today. Huh. A little bit of design on it. The pockets are getting full. I didn't expect to come out here and look for the major pieces though. I just wanted to see if there was anything cool. Sandbag or something like that. Turned into concrete. Yeah, but I wasn't really expecting to like find anything major today. I know I was going to find a couple of swords of pottery, but I wasn't really in the mood to look. I just wanted to get out and not sit in the house all day and let the body relax. That's what I have to do at work. Sit down all day so the body recovers. Yeah, but dang. I'm adding some things to the pocket so far. At least I had the jacket pockets though. That's a plus. But the back pocket's got one single item in it. It's not filling up the whole entire pocket. It's just a very interesting, delicate piece though. That piece from earlier. That has that exceptional design on it. Yeah, let's go ahead and add it. It looks like a metal credit card from 1910. It's not though, I know. I'm just kidding. It's just a label. But dang. Quite the gravel bar right here. Gee. They're gradually sifting it over. I'll let you know if I find anything. Not a dang thing. Perfect place to pick up at least one or two shards. Yeah, one spear tip or something, but nothing at all. Nothing at all in the last three of them. Just like this. Keep on going. I definitely don't know what to say about that one right here. Not a dang thing. Just a bunch of broken glass, that kind of stuff. And a bunch of rocks, of course. And other garbage. Dang. Oh, I was hoping to find that one piece. And that one right there. Still waiting. How, I don't know. Dang. Weird. Nothing at all, except for one single thing. Dang. Looks like it's getting even better. Harder. Never found one of these things before. See if I have room in the pocket for it, though. Just one of those cheap drones you get from the hobby store for like $25 for the kids. That's it. Oh, it actually has the propellers on it. Looks like somebody lost it. Might have the camera on it. Don't know what that is. Maybe just part of the radar. I mean the remote. Cool, it's still intact. Let's go track down the owner. Just kidding. Hey, there's a piece of ancient ash right here. It's amazing. It's incredible how there's never any points out here. Of course, as you know, the points are thousands of years, hundreds of years older than the pottery, though. But judging from the stuff I've collected out here before, with the exception of a couple things, that they were a more modern society, though. And speak of the devil, speak of the angel. I just stumbled upon a piece of broken shirt, probably a broken arrowhead. I think we're getting close to a site. Gotta be. I'll never track it down, though. It's been thousands of years. But look at that. There we go. See? Yeah. Broken shirt. Okay, cool. That could be one, though. No, well, let me go ahead and add it to the pocket. Study it later. Small enough. Yeah, but I was just talking about how there's nothing of historical, like, significance when it comes to the arrowheads out here, though. It's all the modern pottery from, like, between, how should I put this? I'd say between 400 and 900 years ago, before present, minus 50 years off the timetable. It's that one. No, it's not. It was flat, though. Yeah, but judging because of the pottery and all out here, and how a lot of the things that we find out here are almost not fully intact, but it's just the cultural details built inside of it. Helps me realize that they were just a modern society and they kind of got away from the airhead making. I guess the airheads that we do find in some of the other stuff are from the older cultures out here. But man, do I wish I could find the major treasure out here. And what the heck are you pointing at? Put that down. No, I still got the drone in the hand. I'm looking because the ground is soft over here. Which means something could be like sitting around. Yeah, what the heck are you pointing at? Tell me to get back out of here? That I'm not going to find anything? Some fake jewelry? Fake treasure? Yeah. I guess I'll just keep on trying. 39 seconds later, I think I just kicked over a bottom of a giant one, I think. Right there. I saw the white. It's more white than anything out here besides myself, but I kicked it over and saw some napping on it. Yeah, that's a preform. Let me add that one to the pocket. It's small enough. Oh, hold on, look at that. Well, it's some kind of amateur piece for real, though. Let me go ahead and just toss it back up on the bank. Yeah, can't keep everything. Beautiful. But uh-oh. Dang. Man, right across the creek. Gotta figure something else. Could you imagine what was displaced out of that bank besides a bunch of clay soils? Probably nothing. Probably one broken airhead from 2 feet down. Maybe half of a pot. Don't know. But what am I going to do now? Keep going, of course. Yeah, that was a little bit difficult, but I'm alright with it though. Look at this. Bam. Art for days. What the heck is that? Let me go ahead and try to get that out. Looks like a painting. How would I get it out of here though? I bet it stretches under that thing. I bet it's like a 4x8 or something. But this is all I found up here trying to cut through here. Nothing much. It's just stuff I'm going to use later. Oop, if I can. Of course I still have the ash in my hand. Look at that. It's got the wood grain in it from like a few hundred years ago maybe. The bark's still attached to it. You know when ash is ancient, when it doesn't even rub off in your hands. Means that it has solidified into a solid mass, almost like a rock. Yeah, it's not even rubbing off that much in the hand. So I got to figure something out. Maybe well, you know what? Let me go ahead and just toss it back. I got enough already to work with, play around with, but this is all I found up here. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Let's see if I can collect more of this today. What I'm looking out for. More of this stuff to add to the pocket. Cool. But in the meantime, I incredibly doubt I can even pull that thing out. You're going to say, but Vinci, you might be surprised. Give yourself better credit. Well, I'd love to try to get that thing out. It's one single piece, though, to hang on the wall. Look at its makeup, though. It's even got blue tones in it. But I bet that thing just goes all the way up in there. And it's caught up in there for bad, not for good. Let me try something, though. Well, you're right. But that, my friends, is one masterpiece. Look at that thing right here. Look what the laws of the You know what out here have done to this thing? Some kind of cast iron, maybe. It started flaking off when I pulled it out. How would I even carry that back to the vehicle? It already weighs about 15 pounds. You talk about muscle cramp. Wee. Dang. Try to get off as much sand as I could. That is a nice piece right there. I had to go through all that to find the treasure. Don't tell me this is the only thing left on this side of things. And I haven't gone up there yet. They're probably trying to tell me, but you found it. You found what you had to find. The perfect proportions of what it's meant to be. A painting. Dang. Thought I cut myself on that one. But you talk about the treasure. There's something else that came out when I pulled out what you're looking at. Looks to me that we found a bracelet too. Is it intact? Yes, indeed. Thanks for the treasure. You know I'm going to keep looking out for it. So glad I came out today. No reason to collect this. You can tell it's already empty. The wallet. Better luck next time. Well, here's where they had the community right here. Long time ago, hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands of years ago. Had to have. It's just a hunch of mine. What the man? Come on. Low-laying land, got a slope right here. It's been like this, God knows how long. First time out here since October. Just an idea of mine, that was it. Got another preform right there, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Some things they can't remove for some reason. I know exactly what that is. Shoe I tried to try on a long time ago when I lost one out here. I think it was probably the second to last time I came out here. How would I ever know if they had a community out here? The natives. Everything's going to be under the sand. The land manipulates itself hundreds of times over the course of hundreds of years. It's not like I have a bulldozer out here, but I wouldn't cut down the trees anyway to get to it. Yeah. Wonder where the pottery is coming from though. If they didn't have the community here, they probably had it up further up the creek. It's quite possible, but the mine for the clay soils is right through here. It's all here. This gray colored clay soils, which they used to make the pottery. Love to find out if that's the truth out here. I think I just found one. It's white, but it's probably only going to be the one that we're going to find today. Right here. Hold on. I don't know if that's going to be one or not. Oh, well, it's amateur, but that's cool. I'll recover that thing. Dang, look how rubbed off this thing is. It's almost to the point where it's just a rock again. Add it to the pocket. This has got to be where all the points are. Got to be. They're all hung up in this ditch right here. Every time I take a step, I go down like 7 inches. It's real soft through here. I haven't looked over there yet. Haven't really looked. Most of it's going to be white though. I just came over here first, try to knock the bank out. I mean, just look through the bank real quick. See if I notice anything. Didn't bring the charger, 10% left on the battery. Let me go ahead and go. I'll see in a little bit if I recover anything else. If not, I'll see you back at the studio. You know what? I'm just going to have to toss up on the bank for now. It's too much to carry at the moment. I got to wait for them to clear out this tree in the meantime and wait for it to get warmer. Man, it's beautiful though. Let me go ahead and pull it up there. $1. No, not that. That. Cool. Might collect it later. It's cheap plastic. Toss it up there on the bank. About to toss something else too. Come back and get it later. Just carried this thing about, I don't know, 1,214 feet. Good for the arthritis in the wrist. Let me go ahead and drag this thing up there. 3 hours left. I'm going to still go. Hey, check this out. What was the first thing I added to the pocket today that was small? Get it before it keeps going. The heck is that? A Mentos. Back to heaven. Dang, not a Mentos. A very smelly mothball that was. Boy, add it to the treasure chest. Back to the beginning. Pockets are almost full of craziness, but not full enough. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find the rest of the day, the next 2.5 hours. Let's hope it's going to be monumental. If not, I'm still okay with it. What a perfect Sunday. Thank you, Almighty. Continue on. Extremely weird. Dang. Third one just like it today. 3 different vehicles. Same kind of wheel covering. Should have collected them, should have had a bag on me. Would have been nice just to study later and add to the garbage can later. Americana. Yeah, boy, what a bummer in that. Guess I'll find them later. Wonder if I come across my old shoe today, the one I lost out here back in October. The one they confiscated. But that's going to be nearly impossible. But the impossible is always possible. I know that for a fact. because their balance out here will always help me find it again, one way or another. But I think I'll just go ahead and spend the $55 on a pair of Crocs, my style. Yeah, like I want to try to get the with 9% on the battery left. I want to try to get the paint ones. Dang, look at this balance right here. Look at that. In the perfect spot. Right in the hole at the top, the straw hole. It's almost like a human placed it there. Dang. Yeah, but I want to get, you got a Bass Pro Shops or a couple of other ones, and they had the big wall filled with them. $55, $60 a piece. But I want to get the ones that have paint splatter marks on them. I do. Yeah. This is weird though. I just predicted back there. Didn't even record it though. I was going to predict that I was going to find a whole bunch of toys down here. Just found the first one. Ancients. Imagine if I left this out here for you to find 3,000 years from now if it lasted. The plastic will, but the cast iron, no. What if I buried some of my toys in the woods? Yeah. For you to find later. Let me go ahead and keep on going with next to nothing left on the battery. Not that far to go. But one thing I did notice about a pattern out here that I was looking at so far in the past 10 minutes was a bunch of broken records. Trying to pick up on the signs. And I try to remember from the past about the broken records. When I was talking about the broken records. And when I kept going, I would have recovered nothing at all. And then I'd go out, see the same records, nothing at all. Made me feel that the broken records, the way they place them out here for us, in a very spiritual way. Maybe it means that it's just going to be like a broken record. No history, but the same old stuff that I found last time. Got to think about that one. 1% on the battery. There's another part of that vase we found earlier. Art Deco style, Art Nouveau. Cool. Wish it was fully intact, but bam. Oldest thing of the day. Piece of a soapstone dish. Probably 5,000 to 10,000 years old on that. Let me go and add it to the pocket. See you later. I got to keep on going. Take that back. They let me find one last piece. Check this thing out. I think it's a tiny one. I'll see you back at the studio. Perfect. Right when I'm out of here. See you later. Thanks, fellas. Waited all day for that one, and I've been looking over for it. Let's go. Take that back. One last thing. Someone back there said save it. I'll look for something. Just found it. Save it. Who said that? Got 2 bags right here. Let's go ahead and see what's in them. Quite the treasure in many respects. Totally unexpected today. Just went out there to try to feel the weather before springtime comes back around. Man, it filled up so many pockets, I just don't know what to say. Talk about treasure in the pockets. Imagine what I wouldn't have collected or had room for if I had the backup battery pack with me. Bam. Hit it right. From every perspective today. Man. The metal? And then some. A lot of this stuff is garbage. We'll take that back. Not a lot. A few pieces of garbage. You're going to say, but Vinci, you're a liar. All of that's garbage. No, but you're the liar if you say that. Some of these pieces of metal, I had to put them in the flat pocket so they wouldn't get bent. Hanging in a tree, out of all places. Hanging in a tree. Probably an old Budweiser can. Been degraded with time. Real flimsy. But quite the art piece indeed. This stuff will not be painted. It will just be displayed on top of something else. Later, indeed. So excited about this though. I mean, look at that one. You got to give nature a chance to speak through the things that are left out there. And they will create. Yeah. Same thing here. What the heck? Dang. Look at that piece. That is like a abstract John Portman right there. You just set it up on some kind of thing and that's it. Bam, just set it up. That's the piece right there. Yep. Could be spray painted. Not sure about it yet. Got to think about it. So far to go with this one. But the one great thing about the mass collections, boy, did we ever hit it right with this pile here. I'm not going to say it's rare for me to find what I'm looking for when it comes to these pieces right here. This style of, God, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. This style of garbage. But I have to use it for something else. I do. You already know that. I told you that hundreds of times. But today was the day indeed for this kind of stuff. Got to have a lot more in order to start working on it. Might take another year or two. But this was collected in one day. Good jump on this one. Future is looking bright when it comes to that. Once again, won't be painted. Will be just left as is. Just left as is. Look at that. Looks like someone took some shears to it, but that is not the case. Man, the more I lean over, the more the nose runs. Yep. Nice piece of metal. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Human race is on a clock. But this thing here, a lot of stuff I collected off the camera because I didn't have the battery life left. 7 and 2. Different kind of art piece right there. Yeah, got the crop pieces, whatever that is. Old school. Colors of the Lady. Colors of the Lady indeed. Very nice. Yellow and blue and green combined. Or just yellow and blue combined to make green. So glad I found that piece. Got the jewelry here. Pulled out from under the painting. Shut your mouth. Pulled out from under the painting. Within the painting. The piece of metal I couldn't drag out of there because it was so big. I just stuck it up on the bank. Come back and get it later. First button of the day. Only button of the day. Never found one of these. A drone. One of the cheap ones though. Never gonna get it running again. Different kind of flying machine. Perfect kind of flying machine to be honest with you. Probably cost $27. At a hobby store for the kids. Yeah, I got the jewelry. Doorknob. Brass. Probably 1933 on this. Could be 1961. But it's solid. So that tells me it's older. It's not the cheap brass. It's the artistic brass. And I know you old school people are going to love this kind of stuff. Remember your bikes when they had that on it? When you were a kid? Look how little that handlebar is. Look at that hand grip. Dang. For like a 5-year-old who knows how to ride a bike. Wonder where they are today. So, I mean, they're probably about 55, 60, maybe. Let's pray that they're still alive, enjoying life. But whoever had this is definitely not still alive. Dang. Probably well over at least 80 years old on this. You're going to say, but what is it? It's a piece of art. Human art. That's exactly what that is. Very nice indeed. I think I dropped something. No, it wasn't a coin. It was a pebble that came out. Yep. And this thing under here, part of a bed, headboard, footboard, whatever it is. Yep. That's exactly what that is. Old school right here. Another one of these things. Where's the cork? Look at that. Tipping on about 125 years old on this. Could be just 1933 from the old farmhouse. Gotta find out where the old farmhouses are. Where they were. Yeah. Another toy. It's a steel roll. Yeah, well, it's a wind-up toy, so no telling. Got a knife. Got stuff for the treasure chest right here. That's a lot of diamond rings right there. Fake diamond rings. Don't know what this is right here. Insurance and Auctions Incorporated. Huh. Oh, it's a light. Well, of course it doesn't work. Just trying to figure out how it did work. There's the button. There's the light, just like the drone. It's got the lights on. Cool. Look, infinity time is what I'm always looking for. I guess that's why they let me find it. Always looking for that everlasting life. Something for some tile. Separate the tiles. Why do I go through stuff like this all the time? I swear, I have the longest run-through videos that have to do with this hobby in all of YouTube. Why are my run-through videos like 10 to 15 minutes long? Because I'm a very thorough human being. Got the jawbone right here. Speed dubbing. Yeah, cool. Milwaukee's best. guess I'll wash it and just donate it later. Got the famous horse right here. Who's the one that said... They said grab it or something like that. No, they said save it. I don't know if they said take it or save it. And I heard that off the bat. Heard that real time with my own ears. And didn't even record it. When I was standing next to the bank and I had to go look for something. I said, what are you talking about? And then I found it. Precious horse. Yep, cool. Hot Wheels. It's got a date. 1979. Dang. Old school. How come the wheels are like that, though? 1979 on this one. Wonder how many out there just like this that are still surviving. Yeah, the wheels are broken. They're pushed up. I'll try to figure it out later. Yep. Got the old school walkie-talkie. Probably one of the first things I picked up out there. Definitely cool on that. I know a lot of stuff is garbage. It is. I just want to think about the time frame of which it came from. But this, we know. 1979. Cool. Another moon marble, I guess I can say. Moon bouncy ball. This, I don't know. What, the sun? Mars? Yeah, I got Mars. We're getting the solar system going on with these little bouncy balls, though. All the other ones are in the closet now. What the heck is that? An Art Deco 5? Or an Art Deco 5? Or an Art Deco 2? That's cool right there. It's not broken, whatever it is. That's the way it's made. Very modern number 2 or number 5 right here. Heck yeah. Plastic pieces, yep. And then to these things right here. Totally unexpected today when it came to this. But I knew I was going to find a few pieces. Got another leg to a pot. Had some kind of design on it too. Probably burned something in it. What's the red stuff though? Probably all natural. Cool. No, it's not blood. Cool. You know, I was talking about that person out there saying, let me go fishing. No one fishes with me. One of the last 3 things I put my hands on out there. You already know what that is. Part of the fishing pole. Who doesn't know what that is? It's the end of it. Where the fishing wire goes in. Yeah, cool. Rest of the pieces of the pot. Great design on that one there. A lot of these have designs you can barely make out. I guess that's why my run-through videos are so long. Because I want you to see every single piece in the light. More thoroughly. Than what I show you. When I'm out there. But dang, 2 of the oldest pieces, I can tell you much right now. 2 of the oldest pieces that you're looking at are these 2. Soapstone feels kind of greasy, which it's not. That's why they call it soapstone. Part of a dish. Dang. Don't ask me how I noticed. Well, sorry about that rude interruption. I just got the low memory pop-up that interrupted the movie and made it stop when I was trying to do the run-through video. But dang, 2 oldest pieces right here are going to be bam, that, and then this one right here. The reason I say that is because I found a few pieces like this, much larger, that are in this cabinet right here, piled up in there, that make me believe that this is when they first started making the pottery out of the clay soils. Almost as if they just started piling up the pottery. Not the pottery, but the clay soils with all the stuff inside of it. All the natural materials. And they just fried it to death. Or all the natural materials that was left in it was degraded over time and just fell out like the pine straw. Look at that. Light as a sheet of paper. Half of this is ancient plant material. Right in here. So glad I found that one today. Probably well over 2,000 to 3,000 years old on that. And that's a different story with that one. But here go the points. Yes, sir. That one's broken. It's only a little bit broken. Not a big deal. That's actually a real point, though. It's just a little off. Look at the micronapping on the right-hand side. Yeah, there's the base. Little tiny one here. Cool. Don't find them that often in there. Yep, and then you have this one's been rubbed off. Cool. And then the last thing I ever put my hands on besides the horse. Real last thing right there. But this thing right here. Almost before dark. Found the best one of the day. Ancient. Thank you, Lord, for this perfect day. I know you're looking at something else you want to take a look at in a minute. Before the memory shuts off the phone again. But dang. Best one of the month so far. You can actually see the art perfectly in this thing. No texture rubbing needed on that one. Careful. I got one in my collection. Came from far away from this. That looks almost exactly like it. It's the bottom, well, it's the side of a bowl. There's the top brim. And there's where it curves down to the bottom. Perfect culture back then. They made it right, didn't they? Yes, sir. But this thing here might be another hammer. Last thing I'm going to take a look at, since I already spent 1,000 hours on this stuff here. Last thing I'm going to cover in this video is this thing here. Look at that. This might very well be another hammer. Or something that's some kind of hammerhead tool. The reason I say that is look where it's kind of busted off right there. Right in the middle. Where they probably put a stick around it. But it's the front that gets me. Look at the impact marks. Sorry about that. iPhone memory full. Look at the impact marks on the front side. Might be some kind of hammering tool right here. Again, add it to the collection. Beautiful. Could be wrong, could be right. Let's hope I'm going to be right on that. Definitely a great day indeed. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. Even as cold as it was, we still made it out perfectly. Most definitely. See you in the next video.